You remember this caliche? You can't dig through it and you can't jackhammer through it. You literally got to drill and blast through it. Pull up on the charging handle. The problem we encounter with drilling this caliche bed is that there are seams of red clay that are anywhere from 4 feet down to 2.5 feet down. Very inconsistent, making drilling really difficult. We sampled this and found small bits of gold in it, and we think that it connects with underground aquifers that feed to cocoa leaf.
A little window view right there, isn't that nice? Look at all that, baby. Look at that big knocker right there.
But the problem with SDS Max bits is that they take forever to drill a 1.5 inch diameter hole. Look at this thing. It's 4 feet long. That's a rip-off. This is a hollow core, so it brings up all the shavings through the center. And if you look on the end, you can see where the cuttings go right up into the head of this thing. It really takes the time out of drilling these 1.5 inch holes. Let's kick the tires and light the fires. Here we go. Look how clean that hole is too. Now an interesting thing about this fine grain cemented caliche bed is that we noticed that when we drilled down, almost punched all the way through to the bottom of this bit, it fell in. It got really soft. So we checked the cuttings in the vacuum. We sample panned the cuttings that came out of it, and there was little tiny fine pieces of gold. Nothing to get excited about. All right, I got my borescope right here. We're gonna run it down in there and see what's down at the bottom. Let's see what we got in there. Looks softer down there on the bottom, don't it? All right, now we're gonna go ahead and drop 16 holes in. I'll put a wedge cut in here to help lift it. And that way we can drop our sump down another 4 feet, and that'll be perfect for our shaft sinking bucket to drop into. Now keep in mind, when that thing is fully loaded, it weighs about 350 pounds. Now here's the rail that we're using here. Now this is the same kind of track that you see live steamers running around. Those guys that have those miniature steam trains. This is the same exact track. This is how miners have been doing it for over 150 years. It's a flatbed tram car. You see them in all the mines all the time, you probably didn't know how to use them. This is how you use them. So when I get a full bucket loaded up, wheel it over here to the shaft, take your bale, hook it up, ring the bell, and you're good to go. We've got our drill patterns already marked out with green paint. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna drill in a wedge pattern and blow this sucker up and then carve out the perimeter. And we're drilling at about a 50-degree angle on these holes. I wanna show you something really weird. Look down this hole and tell me what you see. Do you see that? Right? Oh yeah! We drilled 30 holes into it. 30! Well, while you've been sleeping, I've been digging. Not too shabby, huh? Ooh! Looking real good. Come on down here and take a look. Nice cut, huh? Not too shabby. And I can't tell you how much fun it is breaking this caliche out even after it's been shattered. If you're gonna sink shafts through solid rock or caliche, blasting is always the better way to go. That is just a sample of some of the material that we pulled out of here. We already mucked out 4 skip cars, and this is how much we have left. When you're drilling shafts, you need to keep your holes anywhere from 5 to 6 inches apart, no more than 8, or it ain't gonna work. This is sandstone, and this is caliche. If you know anything about your geological time periods, this sandstone is very, very old. And that tells me that these caliche beds were laid down in the Cretaceous period. And if I had to guess, that's where the gold deposition came from too. I know he's down there waiting for me. Just moving around in that wet soil. Every piece of lumber, every piece of track, everything you see down here has come down that skip bucket down the main shaft. There it is. Piece by piece. Not only dumps, but it also rotates just like a regular ore cart. And it's got the latch on it too. I can twist it from side to side, and it's so balanced, it just one-handed I can do this. And there's a little dowel right there that goes up into this hole. So when you close it, it locks into position. You see that? Just like a regular ore cart. For most of you out there that might not know, we're sinking a drift mine down. Drift mine mean we're drifting along the top of bedrock or caliche. In our case, it's caliche, cemented caliche beds. Well, we decided to find out what was underneath the caliche bed. It's about 5 feet thick. That's what it looks like. Hard as a rock. Not only that, but we needed a place for our shaft sinking bucket to go, a sump, if you will. So we have somewhere to dump all of our muck or all of our ore. In mining, it's always so much easier to use gravity. So you always have your skip sitting lower than your ore cars or whatever it is you're using to haul your material out of your haulage drift, so you can dump down. That way we can just wheel our ore car over and dump directly into it. It'll sit all the way at the bottom. Well, the problem with that is when we were digging down, something decided to come up and say hello. Now, we did as much research as we could on what it could be. We still don't know. The closest thing we found was there's old research papers that indicate that during the time that there was an inland sea here, there was definitely some kind of large worm creature that was living down on the ocean floor, the seabed. If I got any paleontologists out there in the audience, would you please let me know what I'm dealing with? Because I have not a clue. Whatever it is that's down there hasn't seen the light of day for about 50,000 years, if not more. And I don't think it needs daylight to live. I had some of these sitting in the back of the drift mine, and I thought I would fire them up for you. Give you an idea what they look like, how they work, how bright they can be. Now, these little burgers, they work off of carbide, calcium carbide. And when the water drips down from the upper tank, it mixes to create acetylene gas. And that's what comes out the top. The valve is controlled up here on top. You turn it all the way to the left to stop it, all the way to the right for wide open, a little cap on the top, put the water in. But the bottom, like I said, gets really hot because of the exothermic reaction. You got to be careful with these things. If you have it up here on your hard hat, it can actually get pretty hot up there. Of course, it's an open flame, and that can be quite dangerous. Now, if I wanted to mark my loads, I just kind of, see that? One load. needs a gym? Just be a gold miner, son. So come on, let's go. I had one here, one over here, I think one here, and one here. See that shooting over the gold? See that? I had one guy leave a comment and he said, "Hey Jeff, your detector sounds like my ex-wife." You see the red clay? Right there. Nice big thick seam of it. Yeah, right in that red clay, sonny boy. What do you think about that? Oh, it's out. It's out. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? We're gonna find this together. Is that my hammer? Yeah, that's nice. Everything. Yeah, I know. Right there. I must have dug it out. I got it. I got you, you little sucker. I got you. All right, let's see what it is. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, it's in my hand. What are you talking about? Cod! Oh, it's on the detector. Do you see it? Oh my God, it's huge. Do you see it? It's huge. Oh, that's gotta be 1.5 ounces easy. That's what I'm talking about, Sonny Jim. Now you can see it. Look at that. Can you see it? Let me get some light on it. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that the nicest piece of gold you ever saw? Not bad for one day, huh? That's what it's all about right there. They're getting bigger. I'm telling you, the 5 ounces are down here too. I know it. Oh, I can't wait to run the rest of that through the wash plant. Because you know all those gravels have got to have tons of gold in them too. And yeah, we're going to be giving them away to our premium patrons. I told you, every speck of gold that comes out of here goes directly to them. Somebody would help me.
I'm in my break time, sweetie. Come on. I cannot wait to do muscles in here. Sweetie, the calculator's not working.
You gotta get that thing running right now. We're running out of gold. We're losing gold right now.
Sweetie, come on. What is this, sweetie?
I don't know, but it looks pretty weird. Right where my finger is, see him? This is doing its job. Oh, and there's another one right. Oh, look, a specimen. Look. See the quartz? Wow. Ooh, and there's another one right there. Wow, there's gold all over in this box. Just gobs and gobs of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There must be 20, 30 pieces all through here. Just gobs and gobs of gold everywhere. Look at this. There must be 100 pieces of gold in there. And look at all that black sand. And all that gold. There's just, oh, that's a thin, leafy piece. Look at that long, chunky one. Just all over the place. All up in the box here. Oh, look at that, just a cluster of them. Oh my God, I've never seen so much gold. Yeah, look at all that black sand in there. Just gobs and gobs of it. Ooh, look at it all. Roll it up like a burrito. Put it on in. And yeah, you're gonna get wet. What happened? Did you go to the bathroom? All right, sweetie, you gonna pan this one out? Huh?
Okay, I'll try.
Just hold it still.
I should just hold it?
Yeah. See if you can pan. What are you doing?
You know,
Sweetie, come
I
here.
love metal detecting, but not this. So this is for
Are you driving a car? See it? Oh, see all the gold starting to show up? See it?
Oh my God.
Look at that. Oh, there's that specimen. See it?
Oh my God. Look at that. Look. Oh.
Isn't that big? Look at that. I remember that piece.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a lot of. Ooh, that's a lot of gold. Holy cow!
It's so beautiful.
Jeez, that's a lot of gold.
Oh my God. I
at
love
that.
this one.
There's that specimen. Look at that. And just look at all that gold. Oh, yeah! Jeez. Oh, look at that big chunky one right there.
Oh, yeah. So keep doing, maybe it's going to be another.
I know, right? Oh, that's...
Oh, all over here.
It's all over the place.
God, look at that.
Just gobs and gobs of gold.
Oh, look at this.
And the specimen, too. This is the one I like. Look at that. It's got gold, quartz, everything running through it. So until next time, this is Jeff Williams, and who? Excellent! Take care, everybody.